Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome again to the channel. Yes, we're glad we're back up again, and yes, a good score line. Yes, for a very long time. Yes, a good feeling, a breath of fresh air. Look, these guys have done this thing before. They did it for Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, right? After Mourinho left, they turned up. So I think this is a way of these players saying that they don't like the coach, so they play a bad game just to show how bad the coach is. And then a game after he's been sacked, you guys went ahead and scored 5 goals from Casemiro, that has taken a lot of sticks from United fans. But then we'll just do a quick analysis just briefly about all the players, because it might be a lengthy one, but I don't want it to be too long. So first of all, like I said, yes, it's a good feeling around the club. Look at that scoreline. That nice. Is that not a good scoreline? Yes, you can say the lineup for Leicester City was not solid. I mean, it's a cup tie. You can't tell me that. We want to win a trophy. If they want to win a trophy, they will come with their best team. So that's not even a topic for discussion. So first of all, we're going to talk about Altay Bayindir. He's not really solid at the back. I think his confidence is down because he's not been playing for a while, and then I think he needs more game time. First of all, before I talk about Altay Bayindir, let's talk about Ruud van Nistelrooy. Yes, that pose as a player, he did it again as a coach. His first game as a manager, his first win for Manchester United as a manager, 5-2. Yes, I'll take that. Good game. All right, so Altay Bayindir looked really leggy. Somehow he wasn't really confident. I liked the fact that he picked up the game in the end. The goals were not supposed to happen, but if he had punched the ball properly, I think he shouldn't have had that problem with the volley that went in off the post. So that for Bayindir. For Diego Dalot, I mean, this is the same Diego Dalot that lost a clean goal against West Ham, against the Hammers. I mean, it's an open net, and then he tapped it wide. And then today, he had an assist. So these guys just decide to turn off and then turn back on for the managers they love. They turn off for the managers they don't like, and they turn back on for the managers they love. So it's you really should be a father figure to be a manager at Manchester United. You should be able to carry everybody along. Like I said, Erik ten Hag was very stubborn. He is a very stubborn coach, and that was what led to he was the architect of his own downfall, like one of the videos I posted in the past. All right, so Diego Dalot, good game. For Bayindir, I'll rate him a 6. I'll rate him a 5.5. For Dalot, I'll rate him a 6. For Matthijs de Ligt, I'll rate him a 6.5. Right, for the fact that he was solid at the back, but the rating is low because they considered a goal. All right, but then he was solid. But Lindelof, I'll rate him 6. Right, he looked really leggy, sort of, and that's because he has not been given enough game time. You know, these things happen when a player is been on the bench for too long. They begin to lose their form, sort of. So Lindelof, average game, and credits to Martinez because he was the one that played the makeshift left back, and it wasn't easy because we know he's not pacey. He's not pacey. So he's a build-up player, and then playing a makeshift left full back is really a lot of task for him. But then he did it quite well, even though chances came through that wing. But then a good thing that we won 3 goals up, so all of that could be forgiven, right? But then credits to him, I'll give him a 6.5. He really did a lot of work on that left full back. So going to arguably the man of the match, I wouldn't say he's the man of the match, but arguably the man of the match, Manuel Ugarte. Ugarte played a really decent game. I've been talking about basic football for Manchester United. Play basic football. These are games you play in the football academy. 1, 2, pass, open space, pass, receive the pass, look over your shoulder, pass. Before you know it, you're playing good football. These are basic football. They make it look like we don't know what we're talking about, right? But Manuel Ugarte, after Man United losing the possession, his willingness to retrieving the ball is a standout performance for me. And I really find it difficult to understand how Erik ten Hag will buy such a player and then keep him on the bench and bring him to play 25 minutes. A player of that class. I'm glad that he is gone. He's gone now. So the new coach is coming, and interestingly, Ruben Almiron has played with Manuel Ugarte in Sporting, so we think there's going to be a good relationship there, right? So big ups to Manuel Ugarte. I'll give him a 7. Yes, I'll give him a 7 because he did a lot of retrieving for us and then stopped some attacks. So that's a good work for him. And then Casemiro, the man of the moment. You see, look at this. Casemiro's performance came out because Manuel Ugarte was there to cover him. This guy is old, right? I wouldn't use the word old. Forgive me, Casemiro. Please, forgive me for that word. But then, because somebody was there to do the dirty work, he was free to play that role, number 8 role. The number 8 role, he was free to operate. He didn't have to bother about running back, right, to cover for an error. Because Manuel Ugarte, our Darren Fletcher, was there to clean up the mess. And he did it really, really well. So, credits to Casemiro. He got 2 goals. I mean, a screamer. Went in off the crossbar. A screamer. Just to redeem. I mean, I didn't believe it. Seeing that match yesterday, it was boom in my face. Like, whoa. Casemiro, credits to you. And then look at the second goal. He was the one that hit the ball off the bar. And then a rebound that went back to Casemiro and then got the second goal. Credits to him. Arguably, man of the match performance. And then straight to Bruno Fernandes. I mean, when Bruno Fernandes ticks, when he clicks, everybody performs well. He's the one that takes the risk for the team. He is the captain, you know. And then his performance yesterday came out really well. I'm sure most of you will say, you play Leicester City, their lineup was not solid. I don't care, guys. Look, I don't care. You want to play for the cup. You want to win the cup. I mean, these guys, for them to have come out like this, they really were thinking of coming to play a suffering Manchester United team. But then, we were a raging bulldog, angry, you know, to have been relegated to this position. I mean, we're 14th on the Premier League table. That's unacceptable. So, credits to Bruno Fernandes. By the way, Casemiro, I'll give him a 7.5 rating. Yes, I'll give him a 7.5 rating. And Bruno Fernandes, I will give him a 7.5 rating too. Yes, great performance. And then all the way to Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford did his best. He fought. I love the fighting spirit he showed in the game. He tried his best to play really well. And credits to him. Even though the goal did not come, he tried his best. I feel that there is more to Marcus Rashford than meets the eye. Like, he has a lot in his mind that he's keeping to himself, and that has affected his game. But he is somebody we love so much. A graduate, an academic graduate, we love him, and then we hope that his form gets back up properly again, and then he's back into scoring form. Credits to him. I'll give him a 6. Right, I'll give him a 6. To Garnacho, I'll give him a 7. Right, I'll give him a 7 because he scored, and then that's a great performance for him. I mean, his tap-ins are becoming really, really bitey. He is a very clinical attacker, very clinical winger, very clinical, prolific winger. Yes, I'll give him a 7 because the performance, he has been the threat going forward. He has been a major threat going forward. I mean, he's not found in between decisions. It comes at you, left, right, and he picks one, and then he's gone. You're going to have to foul him. So, credits to him for that performance. And then to Zexi. You see, something about Zexi is that he I think he's better playing on the left. If you watch the game yesterday, his game came out more when he drifted to the left, because he looked so isolated up front, right? He is not. He has said it before that he is not a straightforward number 9, right? So I would excuse him for that, right? I would excuse him for that. I'm speaking on behalf of United fans now. We should be able to excuse him for that, because his game came out when Rasmus Højlund came in and he went to the left. His game came out, right? And then he was, his footwork came out. I think that was the reason why Ruud van Nistelrooy left him on the pitch, to see his game, to see his performance. And credit to him, I love the performance. I love the fact that he had to put in a shift. He had to put more effort, just to make sure that he, show a bit of character, a bit of fighting spirit. He had one shot on target, and then another one went way above the bar. Great performance. I'll give him a 6. Good performance. And then for Rasmus Højlund, he came in and he looked like, yes, I want to get a goal, but then the goal was not to come. So I'll give him a 6 too. But Amad Diallo, you can see when he was coming on the pitch, you can see the smile. He had his 32. His teeth was wide open. He was happy. You can see the mood in Manchester United. The mood is bright. Everybody is excited, right? That is the Manchester United we want to see. That is the breath of fresh air we've been longing for. Guys, Amad Diallo, I'll give him a 6.5 because of his footwork, his runs across the pitch, left and right. Arguably a 6.5. Who else came on? Whitley didn't really do a lot, so I don't think he has a lot of time to accumulate ratings. But then it was a great performance. Guys, I want you to drop your team lineup for the match against Chelsea. I'm thinking that if Almiron comes in, I don't want Almiron to come in now. I want him to come in after the Chelsea game. Let's see what Ruud van Nistelrooy will do with the lineup against Chelsea. But 5-2 win against Leicester City, I'll take that. Take it easy.